Hello to all my wonderful students, subscribers, and disciples. Welcome. This is your Master GongSun, and this is another episode of the Jing, the Civilizing the Barbarian Sutra. Let us continue with chapter 26. There are two different types of blessings. The first is worldly, and you can earn these blessings by doing good deeds. These good deeds have limitations in time and space. The second blessing is from the Tao, and those who will receive this blessing are those who are aware of the Tao. And if you're aware of the Tao, then you will be freed from the limits of time and space, in order to visit the boundless harmony of the Tao. Now, this is very interesting because this reminds me of, well, this talks about the different planes of existence. We're talking about the material or physical plane, which is here, right? Everything's material, it's physical, right? It's a fork. If you stab yourself with a fork, you'll get hurt. You might die. You'll bleed out, right? You might die as a result. Who knows, right? And then we have the non-physical realities, which in many ways are more real, and that can be accessed, not physically. You can't physically go there. The astral plane, for example, mental plane, a Buddhic plane, causal plane, right? And there's so many more. But you can go there in your mind, right? You can be a psychonaut. When you astral project, you can visit the other realms. And the reason we can't visit it physically is because it's actually very obvious. Because if it's non-physical, then how can you physically go there? Of course you can't. But it is wonderful because I have astral projected. I have astral projected many times before, and I think it's wonderful because I saw so many wonderful things, including how we are not limited to time and space on the other planes of existence. For example, here on the material realm, what happens when two vehicles try to occupy the same space at the same time? Boom, right? There's a collision, they crash, people might die. But on the other planes of existence, if there is no time and space, then there is no car crash, right? There are no collisions because it's not physically, rather. It is non-physically impossible on the other side, on those planes of existence, I mean, right? It is not possible because you could occupy the same space at the same time. And that's what I'm looking forward to, actually, frankly. I mean, to be honest with you, we're all here for a reason, but I've never been a huge fan of this material physical plane. Maybe it's because I myself, as your master, I mean, I have health problems myself. I use Tai Chi and other Taoist practices to help, but sometimes there are no cures for certain conditions. Like, for example, me, I get stiff really easily. My neck, my shoulders, I mean, I need to stretch out a lot. I mean, even just sitting here for 5 minutes, I would need to stretch out for at least 10 or 15 minutes after in order to feel limber and flexible again. So there are these little aches and pains and inconveniences that make me detest the physical plane. Let's just say this, like, I would never self-delete or unalive myself, right? But I would not be sad if I found out that I had to permanently transition to the astral realm soon, because I'm looking forward to it. It's a wonderful place. It's not just the astral plane, there are many other planes. You know, as long as you do good deeds, believe in the Tao, and act in accordance with the Tao, then you will be guaranteed to go to a good place. I can't really tell you what it is because I myself am not 100% sure. But I have astral projected in the past, and I will be doing so again. And I hope to do so more often, rather, as I too am practicing my meditation in order to astral project some more often. But certainly, life without a physical body, without the needs of having to eat and sleep and aches and pains and getting hit by a car and, like, you know, I mean, it's not the worst thing in existence. Let's just say that. I mean, but I'm here for a reason. I will continue to live. I'll continue to fight to live until my purpose has been fulfilled, my mission has been completed. My mission is, of course, to answer your questions and to help you, my wonderful students, understand the Tao more, obtain transcendence, and hopefully you don't have to come back here to this physical realm anymore. Hopefully, once we have attained transcendence, we would not have to reincarnate anymore. We'll have learned enough lessons for the soul by that point. This has been your Master GongSun. As usual, keep living in alignment with the Tao.